everybody, it's Tim from Engadget, and I'm coming to you from the seat of a YikeBike. This is the first one that's been imported to the U.S., the first full retail model. They're available for sale right now if you want one. Price of about $3,500 and some change. For that you get a electric bicycle that looks like nothing you've ever seen before, and I assure you that it'll look like nothing anybody else around you's ever seen before. And they will go to great pains to go and ask you what the heck that thing is that you're riding around. Especially when it's bright green like the one that we have is. Now the bike's got a top speed of about 15 miles an hour, a range of about 6 miles. But trust me when I say you'll be wanting to get off long before 6 miles have passed. It has a pretty traditional looking bicycle seat. Actually, in the world of a bike seat, it's a pretty cushy one. But unlike a normal bike, you can't put a lot of weight on your wrists. You can't put any weight on your wrists here. It's all on the seat. And, well, it just gets a little uncomfortable after a while. We'll leave it at that. Now you sure won't get bored riding the thing, I can say that without doubt. It's a lot of fun. However, it's a little tricky, as you can see. It actually comes with something that looks like a grenade pin stuck in the accelerator to keep you from going full throttle. The company recommends you spend about half an hour with the pin in there before you pull it out and unleash the full power of the bike. We found that it goes about 8 miles an hour with the pin in, and we topped it out at about 14 miles an hour with the pin out. And absolutely, you want to make sure that you spend half an hour with that pin in there, because trust me, this is a very different experience from your average bicycle, or your average motorcycle for that matter. Sure, you're going a lot slower, but you're basically sitting over the front tire, and the handlebars are down behind you. It's very different, very odd. And if you put your weight too far forward, if you lean forward, it goes into kind of like a mini tank slapper. But you don't even have a tank to hold on to. You're just kind of out here feeling naked and exposed. If you do fall off, again, you're not going that fast, but it's still gonna hurt. Now there's no suspension on the YikeBike here, so you will feel every bump. In terms of controls, I've got a trigger under my right finger for acceleration, and a trigger under my left index finger for braking. And braking is rather abrupt. If you squeeze that too quickly, you'll basically do an endo. But unlike a bicycle or a motorcycle, where an endo means you're going over the handlebars, here it just basically means that you get stood up because the handlebars are already behind you. So you just stand up and you walk away, and if you do it gracefully enough, nobody will ever know. Again, the YikeBike is about $3,500. And you're probably going to want to budget another $100 for a second charger if you want to ride it to work and charge it there. That's a lot of money for something that will only get you about 6 miles. And if you should have the unfortunate of running out of charge on the way, you're going to be stuck carrying the thing because there's no way to pedal it. But let me tell you, it's unlike anything else you've ever ridden before, and it is a ton of fun. If you ever had the opportunity to ride one, I highly recommend it, and if you have the means, you could certainly do a lot worse. There are many, many, many boring ways to get to work, and this is one of the most fun that I've ever had the opportunity to try.